Okay.
Sealing the engineering bay now. Engineering bay sealed.
Dr. Harlan? Any inspiring words?
No.
We all believe in you, Jack. To varying degrees.
Thank you.
Your confidence is appreciated.
Can we get started?
Right away, Doctor. Jack, please adjust the dials to connect the fuel cell conduits to the drive core.
Alright. Easy peasy.
First conduit connection complete. Both conduit connections are complete.
Good. We are ready to release the ticks into the engineering bay. Once you engage the FTL, they should begin feeding on it and create an anomaly, just like before.
Jack, are you ready for us to release the ticks?
Yep. Let's go.
Ready to proceed, Juno.
Acknowledged.
Were the lights supposed to turn off like that?
Don't worry. We're just rerouting power so the ticks can only feed on the FTL drive. Stand by. Releasing tick specimens.
Well, I certainly seem to have their attention.
Once you engage the drive, they should be drawn to the FTL. All systems are running. Awaiting ignition.
Do it. Engage the FTL.
Oh, this one.
Now.
FTL drive engaged.
Okay.
Biomass FTL interaction confirmed. The ticks are affecting the drive stability.
Here goes. Stay safe, Jack.
Of course, Liv.
Anomalous readings detected.
Take care of them, Apollo.
I shall do my utmost, Captain.
Anomalous readings slightly reduced.
Good luck, Jack.
Push. Back into Delta 13.
Cover in Delta Squad. Delta 6 requesting assistance. Is severely irradiated. Shell integrity currently below 60%. Secured shelter, wreckage of the Kronos 2. If you're receiving this transmission, please respond.
We have arrived. What is your status?
Core systems appear operational.
Good. We must keep in mind, this combat shell was not designed for biomass engagement. Any contact with the infestation will render us immediately inoperable.
Where should we begin searching?
Undetermined. I'll scan the area for identifiable landmarks.
I recognize this ship. It belongs to Delta Squad.
I would no longer qualify this as a ship.
Oh, you left behind.
Kronos 2 wreckage. Currently assessing biotorpedoes in the area.
There's that transmission again. I recognize this unit as Delta 6.
Interesting. It appears this Delta 6 has already located several torpedoes. Reaching their location may be our most expedient option.
They said they're located at the wreckage of the Kronos 2. How far are we?
At minimum, we are within comms range. The distance should be manageable.
How can I get
We
out?
should first clear ourselves of this debris, then see if the signal strengthens.
Yeah, agreed.
However, we should check your equipment before we go. I will do my best to keep this expedient. Let's begin with your shielding. This unit has been optimized for combat scenarios and is capable of regenerating its shield without the use of external chargers.
Cool.
However, a significant delay is required for the process to begin after sustaining damage. You may need to exercise patience.
Understood.
Okay.
Next is your armament. This unit is equipped with an M19C repeater, designation Pulsar. Jack, are you comfortable wielding a firearm?
Let's do it.
I'm accustomed to operating new tools. I'm certain learning to use this armament will be no different.
Very well. I shall construct a brief simulation so that you may familiarize yourself with the device. Your armament is now unlocked. Open fire on the targets.
Aim a little lower then, I guess.
Targets eliminated. Unfortunately, should we encounter ticks, it is unlikely they will be quite so docile. These targets should provide a close approximation to tick activity. As such, successfully hitting a given target may require you to aim ahead of its movement. The ionized bolts of your armament are surprisingly slow, though I suppose that is acceptable for weaponry of this century.
There's a cooldown period. Okay.
Jack, fire continuously at this last target. Make no consideration for accuracy. Overheat detected. Notably, each firing of your weapon causes a portion of energy to be retained as excess heat. Without sufficient time to cool, this buildup will exceed maximum operating temperature, leading to an emergency venting cycle.
Can this be averted?
Yes, firing in controlled bursts is the most efficient way to do so. However, you may use the button on your wrist to manually vent any heat within the unit. But this choice should be made tactically. The weapon will remain inoperable while venting.
Understood.
Excellent. Lastly, we need to inspect your threat scanner.
It's what we'll use to scan the biomass's base genetic material, correct?
Indeed. However, until we locate a viable torpedo, we shall instead rely on its original functionality, identifying nearby hostiles. To that end, I have optimized the device's settings to our mission parameters. Once activated, it will emit a single sensor pulse, followed by a brief recharge cycle. Try doing so now.
How do I do it? Just pull the trigger? Oh. Cool.
Hostile
Oh.
identified. A
There's
tick
tick.
just beyond the bulkhead. It
Cool.
appears dormant for the time being.
Can it be avoided?
Given the surrounding topography, no. Though your strategy is sound, armament from this era won't be particularly effective against any form of the biomass.
Okay.
Very well. I am ready to engage. Can you unlock the harness?
Yeah, let me
Done.
know. Oh, thank
Now
you.
that you are free, I must advise, operating your firearm will produce substantial recoil. I strongly encourage you to brace by maintaining a firm grip on nearby surfaces.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so I have to hold or I get shot backwards when I'm shooting. Cool.
During my previous time jump, there were activation pods for each unit in Delta Squad. It appears only ours remains.
I believe that once we clear the wreckage, we should have sufficient room to maneuver and avoid further ticks. However, direct confrontation is currently our only option.
Cool. Can I shoot it through the window? No, because there's a window. Crash landed. Coming toward me. Oh, I can kill him. Okay,
Threat
cool.
neutralized. Well done, Jack.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Warning. I am detecting extreme levels of radiation in the surrounding area.
As 6's transmission indicated, that would also explain the comms interference.
Indeed, though I should also note, the ionizing radiation correlates with visual spectrum emissions. Avoiding the latter will protect you from the former.
Stay out of the light to avoid radiation. Copy that.
Okay, good to know.
The Series 10 Echo unit shell from Delta Squad.
As anticipated, the biomass has been difficult to combat. I suspect we will find more losses as we continue.
least these masses are dormant for now.
The wreckage ahead contains a shielded view pane. It should offer full protection while allowing us to identify the source of radiation.
It looks like a ship from what I could see. The Kronos or the Estrella, one of the two. Or a little bit of A and B. Oh, I remember this. This is part of the Kronos.
The Estrella appears to be the source of radiation.
The main reactor. I estimate it will continue burning for several months. We should keep moving.
Oh, wow. What's that down there? This game is so good. Alright, I gotta stay out of the light because there's a crack there. Okay, can't go under. Over. Ugh. It's like go through the light or go into the biomass. Here, I'll go up higher maybe. Yeah, okay. It can't come inside. Yeah, fuck you, Tick. Fuck you, Tick.
That power cell is temporarily distracting the Tick. Though, a direct hit to the cell from your pulsar would likely cause it to detonate.
Okay. Draw it to the Tick. Alright, there it goes. That's right. I forgot I gotta hold stuff when I do that. Come on. Back up.
That sudden dispersion of energy was quite effective. I advise adding that technique to your tactical database, or
Okay.
the civilian equivalent thereof.
My memory archive will suffice.
The debris field ahead offers far less protection from radiation.
I know.
Extra precaution will be needed to stay out of the light. Furthermore, I am detecting a significant biomass presence. I strongly advise frequent use of your threat scanner to plan an optimal route.
Acknowledged.
Ticks. How are we gonna do this here? Don't know.
Warning to any receiving. Hostile equipment in the area designated biotorpedoes. Devices will seek vessels. Proximity detonation is triggerable even by personnel. Recommend vessels maintain minimum safe distance of 100 kilometers. Personnel should evac immediately.
It would
So
appear Delta Squad has become familiar with the operation of the torpedoes. Perhaps that is what caused their vessel to crash.
Given that they began investigating the torpedoes in close proximity, that result is highly probable.
So I wonder if I should go over that way, because then that's shielding the light. and then go down.
An energy pulse from the anomaly.
Is it still stable?
I believe so, at least relatively. Nonetheless, we should remain focused on finding a torpedo if we hope to do so before the anomaly collapses.
There's more ticks. Cool. I'm gonna try this route.
Shields at 95%.
I think this is the way I need to go.
Operational status report. Delta Squad operating at minimum capability. Activation pods are offline. Delta Actual and Delta 9. KIA. Delta 13. MIA. Delta 6. Active, but unable to perform reboot protocols. If you are receiving, forward to Titan Command with authentication code Gamma 732.
Apollo, should we respond?
Negative. The interference is still too great. Nonetheless, I will continue monitoring the situation.
Okay, where's this tick? There he is. Okay, we need others. There's one down here somewhere. Okay.
Shields at 95%.
Shit! Get away from me! Get the fuck! No!
Shields at 50%.
Where'd it go?
Shields at 30%.
Just hold it in place and shoot.
Another pulse.
Magnitude minimal. I believe we still have ample time before our forcible return
That's
to the
great.
future.
I love that little boost there. Okay. I gotta get down here. What else we got down here? One there. Okay. Just don't wanna rush this. There's one down here. Come on. Oh, there's another one over here somewhere. Okay. Where are they again? Looks like there's another one right there. Nope. Where is he? There he is.
Another shell from Delta Squad.
Perhaps their final shell. An unfortunate end.
Oh, shit! Oh, I didn't even see that one coming. Okay. This little gun is cool. Okay, I'm waiting for that one to come back. Come on. Yeah, come back.
activation pod.
It is as Delta 6's transmission indicated. They are unable to reboot.
Alright, so there's two over there. There's one more over there. Where's the other one that was over here, though? That one's gonna come over here. Come on. Where's the other one over here? There's two over here. Oh. What is that? Oh, another unit. These friggin' biomasses aren't affected at all by this radiation storm of hell. Come on. Back here. Okay, where are you? Come on. Come say hi. Come say hi. Okay. Okay, now what? Now what? I don't know. Go this way? Not sure. If I can grab this battery and distract some ticks. Good news. Look at 'em all. I don't know if this is the way I gotta go, but this is the way I'm going.
Shields at 95%.
Oh, shitty. Okay. I have an idea.
There is a faint distress signal emitting from a cavern just ahead. Its frequency is similar to Delta 6's earlier transmission. We should investigate. Shields at 95%.
Oh, shit.
Shields at 50%.
Oh, I gotta do it all over again. Fuck. That sucks. Alright, well, are all the ticks that I've cleared out on the way gone? Yes.
95%.
Well, at least the ones along the way are gone.
We need to reach the distress signal. It's
I know.
somewhere within the cavern ahead.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait a minute here. I gotta navigate my way back. Oh, my husk made it all the way back out here. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Did I kill any of those ticks? Wonderful.
Shields at 95%.
Okay. Wish that battery worked. So I got 2 of them. What if I just shoot this one right here? I should really get rid of these ones. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Come on. Oh, that scared me. It's just the pieces. It's just the pieces. Oh.
Shields at 95%.
God, they suck. They suck so much. Okay. We're over there. It's on the outsides. They should be okay. Don't think they'll see me. Wishful thinking. There's the battery over here. Okay, battery, I need you to be really helpful to me. What is that? Oh, it's a drone.
Distress signal located.
Yeah, I think
It's a
drone.
CubeSat, one of Delta Squad's recon units.
It appears to be in need of our support. Concern for friendly fire is admirable, but without immediate engagement, the recon sat is likely to be eliminated anyway.
I'm trying. Come on.
Delta Unit, I'm picking up your signal in proximity to Reconnaissance Satellite 3. Is that you, Fed Team?
Jack, we have insufficient time for complications. We should keep our relation to this combat unit as simple as possible. I will conduct all communication with you privately, and I must insist we maintain the persona of Delta 13.
Very well, Apollo. Delta 6, this is Delta 13. I read you. ReconSat 3 was engaged by multiple hostiles. I moved to assist.
I see. 13. Your return is peculiar, but appreciated. It appears ReconSat 3 would not have survived its perimeter sweep without your aid. So, what is your status? Is your pod operational?
Affirmative. All systems nominal. Rally in your position.
Acknowledged. ReconSat 3 will lead the way. Destination, Kronos 2 Bridge. I will require your assistance in assessing the bio-torpedoes.
Acknowledged. We are en route. 13 out.
Well done, Jack. Your replication of tactical speech was convincing.
My experiences with Liv have taught me many things. It would appear that improvisation is one of the most useful.
Agreed.
Oh, hey. These are not active? No. Those ones are. Just stay away from them. This is insane. I mean, cool. But insane. Where'd you go? Oh, down here.
ReconSat 3, I can see your signal light from here. Proceed with caution. There are hostiles. Interference from the anomaly. Delta 13, status. Are you experiencing malfunctions again?
Negative. No malfunctions detected.
Acknowledged. Proceed with caution. There are hostiles in the area.
Understood.
ReconSat 3 is detecting a nearby threat. Advise clearing the area before you proceed.
Okay. Come on. Come on, stop moving, piece of shit.
Threat resolved.
Please tell me you didn't see that horrible display of me shooting it
Additional threats
6,000
detected.
times.
I recommend enacting the sweep and clear protocol.
Okay.
13. ReconSat 3 cannot proceed until the threat is neutralized.
Okay. Just let me think about how we're supposed to do it. If I can shoot one at a time, that's okay. It's when they all come rushing at me like zombies. Come out. There you go. Oh no, see, this is what I was worried about.
Shields at 95%.
Shit.
All clear. We should keep moving.
Yeah, okay.
Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
Dang. Where are you going? I'm over here now. There we go.
Arrived here intact. Well done.
We need to locate the torpedoes as soon as possible.
Thank you, Delta 6. We should continue our mission immediately.
Agreed. Primary objective: threat assessment of the hostile devices. Secondary objective: establish a warning beacon for passing vessels.
You are unable to reboot, correct? Perhaps I should take the primary objective.
Agreed. A further encounter with the bio-torpedoes would likely result in operational failure on my part. However, I can still provide some assistance. By leveraging the Kronos 2 systems, I have already performed a sensor sweep. In doing so, I have identified a large number of active torpedoes in a nearby clearing. The results are available here, on the holotable, if you wish to review them.
Can you push the objective to my ARM computer?
Can't read.
Affirmative. I've also included the clearance coordinates as the associated location marker, should you need it.
Acknowledged.
You may proceed through here to reach the clearing. I will begin efforts toward our secondary objective shortly. Report back here once you have completed your assignment.
Copy that.
Interference from the Astrea's radiation will continue beyond the arrival of the Ithaca. It is unlikely Delta 6's secondary objective will be accomplished.
We are fortunate to have their assistance, though. Locating torpedoes has saved us considerable time.
Agreed. The alignment of our objectives is fortunate indeed.
Apollo, if Delta Squad was not able to safely perform their assessment, how will we collect our data on the base genetic material?
Unlike the rest of Delta Squad, you have my assistance. I will bring the entirety of my electronic countermeasure suite to bear against the torpedoes. I am certain I will be able to disable their proximity detonators.
Fair enough. I suppose an advanced tactical AI is quite capable of tipping the scales.
Indeed. To that end, I shall now reconfigure your threat scanner for inspecting the torpedo incubators. Stand by.
I wonder if these little balls
Reconfiguration
fly out.
complete. Your
Turn
threat
into
scanner
ticks.
should now be able to generate a detailed mapping of the biomass's base genetic material, though the range of the instrument has been somewhat diminished.
I suppose that's a trade-off we'll have to accept.
Indeed.
So I gotta go to each of these spots and scan. Okay. The scale of this is not gonna translate, but it is huge.
The anomaly is becoming more active. We need to hurry. Dr. Hartland and the captain may be close to having expended the fuel cell.
A biomass torpedo, already detonated. Is there any value in scanning it?
Negative. Dr. Harlan has already gleaned as much as possible from such specimens.
Okay. Well, I can't go down that way, can I? Okay. I don't think I can go up. Am I supposed to go there? think I gotta go down in there. So this way, maybe. It's another one detonated.
Apollo, what makes the base genetic material no longer viable once a torpedo detonates?
Dr. Harlan's findings indicated that a sort of catalyzing substance is introduced, causing the base genetic material to rapidly form into the spores characteristic of detonation.
It's probably that one down there. Okay. Because that one looks intact. How do I get to it? Gotta be that one over there. Just take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. I don't want to have to start all over again. It is just so big and massive. There's one.
Apollo, I've located a torpedo. Is this close enough to scan?
Unfortunately, no. We need to reach the forward end of the torpedo, where the base genetic material is housed.
You're certain that we're masked from the detection?
Yes, my countermeasures are holding. It should be safe to approach.
I don't trust you. I mean, this isn't my real body, so it should be okay, right?
From the Kronos activation bay to a mobile reactor. I believe I can repurpose some of the bay's components to act as a warning beacon. With sufficient power, it may be able to overcome the interference.
Apollo, is this range sufficient for a scan?
It should suffice. However, the torpedo's shielding is denser than anticipated. For a successful scan, it appears we'll need to expose the base genetic material. I believe that by interfacing with the torpedo, I should be able to reveal the incubator at the forward end.
Okay.
Do you need me to do anything?
Possibly. I cannot be certain until I have actually accessed the torpedo's systems. I advise maintaining full tactical readiness.
I am uncertain what tactical readiness implies.
Apologies. Simply be ready for anything.
Okay.
Understood.
I will begin once you designate the incubator for scanning.
When?
Incubators are located at the very front end of the torpedoes.
Yep. Oh, I need to go back down over here. Okay.
Incubator reached.
Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Interfacing now. This is more complex than I had.
Apollo?
The torpedo's defense protocols have activated.
Oh,
It has
shit.
locked the incubator and is attempting to power its main drive. It's beginning launch procedures. I
Oh.
will stall for as long as possible.
Okay. What do I do?
I'm opening access hatches on the front end. The manual overrides within them should trigger a maintenance mode.
Override activated.
Perfect. Take care of the one on the opposite side as well.
Second override activated.
Well done, though the launch procedure is still online. Perhaps we can overheat the main drive. Enabling maintenance mode gave us access to the torpedo's cooling cells. Remove them. The cells are locked behind a protective housing. Lower it.
Cells removed.
Perfect. You will need to remove the second array on the opposite side as well. Jack, the launch procedure is nearing completion. Jack, it's launching. Get clear of the torpedo immediately.
Damn it! Oh, there's one down there.
Fortunately, I believe there are additional torpedoes in the vicinity. What we learned here will make us more prepared for a second attempt.
Okay. How do I get to it? Down? It's a maze. Of course it wouldn't be that
13.
easy.
I now have the beacon powered. Unfortunately, the range is being severely limited by radiation and interference from the anomaly.
Okay.
I will attempt to boost the signal, though success appears unlikely.
Copy that, Delta 6. 13 out.
Here's the thing. That one's like in direct... That's like directly in it. Is there another one somewhere? Huh. But I think that's the one.
Another pulse. Jack, the anomaly is pulsing regularly now. It must be close to collapsing.
Okay. There's one over there. I don't know where else how else I'm supposed to get over there.
Another unusable torpedo. I hope they have not all detonated since I was last here.
The odds are actually in our favor. As the Estrella was attacked, I deployed countermeasures. I was able to nullify roughly 37% of the incoming salvos, all of which then traveled through the anomaly with the Estrella. Therefore, I anticipate approximately 272 undetonated torpedoes are scattered throughout the sector. Pulse registered.
Well, maybe it's not in the sunlight. Okay. This one doesn't look detonated either. This one might be good, right?
Shields at 95%.
Alright. This one good? Is this one good enough?
This incubator appears viable.
Are you ready to begin?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm in. My countermeasures are holding, but you'll need to trigger the maintenance mode immediately.
One down.
Destabilization detected. We can't have much time left.
Where is it?
There should be a second override.
Maintenance mode activated.
Indeed, the cooling cells are now exposed. Remove them to trigger an overheat. The cells can't be removed without lowering their housing first.
Cooling cell array clear.
On to the second one.
Goddamn. Goddamn, where? Oh.
Now for the second array of cells.
Additional cells removed.
The drive is beginning to overheat, but the launch sequence is still active. The
do I
launch
do?
sequence is nearly complete.
What do I do?
Launch procedure complete. Fall back.
Damn it.
Though we were unsuccessful, I have learned much more about the launch procedure. I should
Okay.
be able to stall it further on our next attempt.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the heads up. Oh.
Dr. Harlan and the captain must be doing all they can, but we likely don't have much time left.
I got a few of them. They're... I believe... Oh, this has got to be the last one. This is going to be the one that we do. Oh, no. No.
Shields at 95%.
No, get away from me. Where is it? Where is it? Fucker. Fucker.
Apollo, how much time?
I'm unsure, but it can't be long.
Oh, shit. Okay. Damn it!
Shields at 95%.
Where is it? No. Okay. Okay. Let's do it.
Incubator located.
Okay.
Are you ready to begin?
Yep. Let's just go.
Yes.
Manual override exposed. Awaiting maintenance mode activation. On to the opposite side now.
Oh, come on.
Cooling cells are being exposed now.
Okay.
The cells can't be removed without lowering their housing first. Now, only the second array remains.
Cells clear.
The overheat process has initiated. The drive housing is open. Destroy the main drive.
Main drive destroyed.
Launch sequence averted. That finally did it. I am able to unlock the incubator now.
Okay.
And we should do so quickly.
Yep.
It
Do it.
appears we may not have much time.
Okay.
Incubator exposed.
Excellent. We should begin the scan immediately. Scanning.
Apollo,
Imprinting now. It should not be much longer. Just a moment longer.
Well, hurry up, because I think that thing is...
Apollo.
Data secured. Well done, Jack.
Okay.
I suppose now we should simply wait for the anomaly's collapse.
I believe so, yes. It does appear to be fairly unstable at this point. I estimate no more than a few minutes remain.
Very well.
I want to
Perhaps
see it.
there is a way we could signal the Doctor and Captain Rose that we are ready to return.
Were that viable, I would have expected them, or you, to have already suggested a means for doing so.
Certainly. However, I was attempting to prompt one of your creative solutions.
Oh, I think it's
I
getting
see.
ready to go.
The anomaly is going to close any moment now.
Preparing for return displacement.
Alright.
Jump imminent.
What?
Jack, are you here as well?
Surprisingly, yes.
Surprising indeed. Our plan was developed under the requirement that the anomaly's collapse would return us to 2537. Had this outcome appeared likely, I would have developed a contingency.
Oh, shit.
Could the Doctor and Liv reopen the anomaly?
Uncertain, but the probability is low. The necessary resources were almost undoubtedly consumed just to reach this point. And without you, I don't believe they have a safe means for gathering more.
Well, can we leave data for the future?
13. Now that the anomaly has subsided, I have run an additional test of the beacon. Radiological interference is still too significant. Nonetheless, the beacon is prepared to transmit continuously once the radiation subsides. As such, I am now shifting my priority back to the primary objective. What is the status of your assessment?
Assessment complete.
Well done. Unfortunately, our lack of extended range communication leaves us unable to deliver your work to Titan Command. Therefore, we must enact the Message in a Bottle protocol. Report back to me in the activation bay so that we may discuss the details.
Jack, assisting Delta 6 may be our best solution at this point. Both of Delta Squad's objectives are still viable, though unlikely. The radiation may subside in time for the beacon to warn the Ithaca.
And if it doesn't?
Then we follow protocol.
The Message in a Bottle protocol.
Yes, it is a standardized Atlas procedure. In short, Delta 6 intends to store our assessment in a secure device until it can be recovered.
That information would disrupt the events of this timeline.
That is the intention, to prepare humanity to defeat the biomass sooner.
But then what happens to Liv?
We have no way of knowing. Our own limited experiences are the only concrete information we have regarding time travel. Simply put, there are too many confounding factors to even make an assessment.
I see.
It is, however, possible that once events here stabilize, we will be able to obtain help in returning to the future. Therefore, I advise we wait until the Ithaca or other Atlas personnel arrive. We can then reevaluate.
Very well, then we wait. I will inform Delta.
13. I did not receive a response. Do you copy?
Copy, Delta 6. I'm en route.
Copy. 6 out.
Okay. So now we're stuck here.